Welcome back. This morning, Joe Santos from Merrill Edge is here with critical savings information for folks in their 40s, and we want to welcome you back to the show. So, this specific age group of viewers, folks in their 40s, what should they really be focused on right now for saving for retirement? Because this is really a busy time.
Right,
a lot of folks in their 40s have young kids.
It's true. It's true. Well, we found in our most recent Merrill Edge report that 1 in 5 Los Angeles respondents, they told us their worst financial decisions are based around saving for the future. And when you think about in your 40s, it's easy to let your retirement strategy fall to a very low-level priority, especially when you're thinking about bills, you're thinking about your mortgage, maybe even helping a child through college. But I want to make certain that people don't fall into that trap of procrastination when it comes to their retirement savings. The best advice that I can give is not to underestimate the power of saving early and saving often. When you're in your 40s, we need to be taking advantage of putting aside at least 10% of our annual income in those 401ks and commit to an additional 1 to 2% per year on top of that. And if your company offers a match, goodness, the last thing we want to do is leave free money out there on the table. And if you don't have a 401k, then we need to look at an IRA, because if you look at retirement, we're looking at 30 plus years of retirement to save for, but in our 40s, there's enough time for small changes to really make all the difference.
Okay, so the 10% in the 401k plus another 1 to 2% on top of that.
That's right.
Okay, and so how should we consolidate our options in this retirement portfolio?
Well, consolidating is definitely an interesting idea and a good one. But there's a lot of questions that we have to ask ourselves. Do we have an old 401k at a previous job? Right? Do we want to bring our money to our current 401k or maybe roll it over into an individual retirement account? Now, each one of those answers has specific consequences. So by meeting with a financial solutions advisor, at least we can understand our options. But the key is to keep it simple. If we have a simple plan, we're much more likely to stick to it. And by bringing our accounts together in one place, we know that we can see our strategy working, we can monitor it from time to time and do it in a way that's so much more efficient.
Okay, and how can viewers really balance that retirement savings with their other savings goals?
Oh, Amy, balance is definitely the key. In our 40s, we often struggle with competing priorities, but it's small changes in our budget where we can find those extra dollars. We can be saving hundreds, if not even thousands, by rethinking the way that we look at those products and services that we have in our homes that we don't really use. Think about that landline phone, or maybe even those extra channels as part of your TV service. But more importantly, think about your mortgage or even an auto loan. Am I getting the best deal? Because that's where we can find the dollars to put aside towards that 6 months of emergency savings and a retirement plan. But it starts with a plan, Amy, a plan that's in place that takes into consideration our long-term goals and our short-term responsibilities. But with that plan, we know we're on the right track and we can face our retirement with confidence.
Okay, sounds good. Joe Santos with Merrill Edge. Thanks so much for joining us.